Identify 6 regulations that an expectant mother is required to observe in traditional African communities. So an expectant mother is supposed to eat special food, or you can say is supposed to avoid eggs or to avoid fatty meat or alcohol. Just in basic terms, say that an expectant mother is supposed to eat special food. Number 2, she is not expected to perform heavy chores or heavy duties. Not expected to perform heavy duties. She's to avoid sexual intercourse. She's not supposed to handle sharp objects to avoid injury. She's not supposed to speak face to face with her husband. She's expected to wear protective charms against evil. She is required to return to her parents' home for delivery, or her mother's home for delivery. That is where she was born. She is supposed to be checked frequently by traditional midwives. Checked frequently by traditional midwives. She is given special herbs to keep the health of the baby. She is also supposed to make sacrifices to appease the spirits. You can say she's supposed to maybe make sacrifices to appease the spirits, or to appease God, or to appease ancestors. Question 6b, explain the rituals performed during the birth of a baby in traditional African communities. So the rituals that are performed during the birth of a baby: cutting of the umbilical cord, and you know that it symbolizes the separation of a child from the mother. Then there is also burying of the placenta or the umbilical cord in a special place. And where do you say you're supposed to bury it? In a what? In a banana plantation. This is for continuity of life. So you bury the placenta in a special place for continuity of life. Shaving of the mother and the baby's hair. And this signifies new beginning. So you have to explain what the ritual means. You shave the mother's or the baby's hair to signify a new beginning. Treatment of the baby and the mother with herbs for protection. Ululations are made according to the sex of the baby. Or you say ululations are made to announce the sex of the child. So when you're talking about the ritual, you must explain what it means or it signifies. The mother and the baby are secluded for some time in order for them to heal. There is celebration to welcome the new member into the community. That is to welcome the child into the community. Or you can say there is singing, dancing, there is feasting to welcome the new member to the community. There is presentation of gifts to the mother. To signify shared responsibility in the community, shared responsibility. Or they are given gifts to celebrate. There is also the same point, holding the baby. You hold the baby to show that there is shared responsibilities. Sacrifices are made to God as a sign of thanksgiving. The baby is given a name for identity. Also, the baby is given sweet and bitter substances to symbolize the good and the bad experiences in life. We needed only 7. Question 6C. State 7 factors that undermine the role of medicine men in Kenya today. So factors that undermine the role of medicine men is introduction of Western medicine or Western hospitals or science and technology. It's still the same point. When you talk about science and technology, if you're talking about Western medicine or hospitals, it's still the same point. Emergence of new religions which do not support medicine men. Destruction of forests. Because remember that they're supposed to get the herbs from there. Lack of proper education by the herbalists or lack of professionalism. That is, they cannot be able to give the right dosage. Also, another factor that is undermining the role of medicine men is herbal medicine is cumbersome to look for. Low hygiene standards associated with herbal medicine. There is also certain chronic diseases cannot be treated with some herbs. Certain chronic diseases cannot be treated by some herbs. Emergence of quacks, or you can call them conmen, who give what? The wrong medicine. Another factor that undermines the role of medicine men is urbanization. That is whereby people migrate from the what? The rural areas to the urban center. So you can't get places, herbs, to look for herbs. Lack of education on herbal medicine by the public. Strict government policies. Strict government policies that control herbal and modern medicine. And I can give you a good example. When you go with those big matatus that are cheap from here to Nairobi, yes, you find those men who are selling one medicine is treating 42 ailments from the head to the toe. I've never seen that. And then the medicine itself as someone holding a gun. And people are being, that is just marketing. People are being lied to. Many people are buying and buying and buying. Many people bought, they were told, you are lied to. The medicine is 700, but today I'll give it to you by 100. How can it be 700 and just for that day, for an offer, you get 100? It is targeting those people who are not educated. It is treating a lot of things up to fat. It's going to remove all the fat from your stomach. That one was very... It's going to, if you cannot have children, be able to make you have children. If you're a man, it's going to reduce your pot belly. The same medicine. The same. If you have a mouth that is smelly, it's going to take away the... If you can hear the... You know those problems that are persistent, that people talk about. If you're feeling fatigue, if you feel like eating all the time, I don't trust such medicine.